What's up, everybody? This is Rich from True Budget EDC and Prepping. Use your gear, lose your gear, because if you're not using it, you might as well lose it. So today I want to come on here and go over two lights that were sent to me by Great Star. Now, Great Star is a company that makes numerous types of flashlights and other things. They actually are owners of Everbrite here. They sent me these two, Work Pro, Mossy Oak, a whole bunch of other companies as well. So shout out to Great Star for sending this over. I do appreciate that. So we are going to go over both of these lights today since they are from the same brand, and I will put some links in the description for you guys to go ahead and pick it up. Now there will be discount links in the links themselves when you go to the Amazon. Click the little box and you'll get another little bit of a discount on them as well. So again, these are two headlamps. Here are the backs of both of those. We'll start with this one. So let's just start with this one off the bat, and we'll go over this one. These are actually really cool. I've had them out, and I use them a little bit. Really, really simple. You get this USB-C charging cable with this one. You get the lamp itself. You get some information here, as well as basically the user manual, which is really simple again. So let's just take a look at this, just to thank you to a valued customer when you pick it up. There is a QR code right there. If you can figure out how to scan that, that would be great. And as you can see, it does say Great Star LLC, tells you their US information right there if you want to check that out. And you can email them right there at their email, which is listed below customer service, as well as a number. So this just goes over some of the companies that they own. Like I said, Work Pro, a lot of good stuff there. Mossy Oak, Everbrite, Hasselhoff, not familiar with this brand, Hasselhoff, but I know all the other ones. So yeah, this is the stuff that comes along with it. So pretty cool. Get a few things, and it comes in this little bag right here. So this is really cool. This one is motion sensitive, so it's really cool. So if you guys want to pause that and check that out, just shows you a little bit of a diagram, which is very cool. And then we'll open it up, and this just tells you what the luminosity is and some other things right there. If you want to stop and pause that, it does tilt forward, so you can tilt it so you can see. This one is zoomable as well, so that is pretty cool. So it does have this adjustable head strap right here, as you can see, and here is it. Just like I said, it tilts forward. So if you have it on your head this way, because the buttons are up here, it'll tilt down like that. So this will be up against your head, and you can tilt it down. So pretty cool. So now again, this zooms, so we can twist it out. It will zoom out. Twist it back in, it will zoom back in. Now this is how we turn it on, and as you can see, it's pretty bright. So 1, 2, 3, and a strobe. So again, 1, 2, 3, and strobe, and then it goes off. Now, if we turn on this button right here, which is the motion sensor, as you can see, we'll just hold it down for a minute. It'll come on, we'll go like that, it'll go off and come back on. So as you can see, you'll know it's in motion right here by this. Sorry about that. I knew that was going to do that. So sorry about that. So you can see that it's on because you have this light right here, and then you just go in front of it and it'll go off. But it's super sensitive, so don't point it at the camera like I just did. But other than that, it's pretty awesome. Again, turn it on, it'll come on. Put your hand over it, it'll go off. So if it's on your head, just go on, then go up. And then if you want to turn it off, just hold this button down again, and it's off. And now you're back in regular mode. So then you can just twist this, and as you can see, it will zoom in and become more of a spotty throw, and then you just tighten it back down, and you're back to like a floody throw. So that is this one, and here it is up close. Again, here's where the motion sensor is, and over here. So when you move your hand in front of it, obviously it's not on this time, so sorry about that. And here's the branding right there. Here's the two buttons. The Wi-Fi button is the motion. So super cool flashlight right there. There's the USB charging cable or cord, where you put the cord. So that goes in here. This is a little bit hard to get out. And yeah, you can get this open. I can't even get this open right here, but that's good. So there we go. It's kind of recessed pretty good. So it's not going to just come out or anything, so that's good. So let's see if we got any luminosity on here. Doesn't have a lot of info. It just says max brightness, 600 lumens, 10 hours, 50 meters, light sources, and OSRAM P8. So charging time about 2.5 to 3 hours, 2 charge, 2 max, and there's the weight. So pretty cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pause this, put all this stuff away. We'll come back on with the other light that they sent. And here we are back with the other one, which is a rechargeable mini aluminum headlamp gray. There's a giant QR code on the back of that one. And again, here's what it says on the back of that. So I've already, like I said before, used the other one. I've used this one as well. So basically, let's see what's inside this one. Pretty much the same stuff. You have the light itself. You have a super long USB-C. This one's actually really long. So you have this USB-C. You have the same basic info right here, Work Pro and all the other companies. So you have that. Then you have the thank you, which is here. And you have the actual little user manual. So pretty cool. That's what we got. So it comes in this little bag like the other one did. And here's the light itself. But first, let's go over the information. Again, here is the basic, diagram of the light itself. And then on the back, this one is not very hard to use either. As you can see, this one also tilts forward, but this one can also clip on your hat, so that's really cool. So there is the basically what's going on. This is a 300 milliamp hour lithium ion battery with a max brightness of 400 lumens on turbo and 250 lumens on I believe that's just a normal mode, high. So that's pretty cool. 23-hour runtime, 130 meters, beam distance. It doesn't tell you. It says lithium, the weight, and that's what you got right there. So that's that. If you want to pause and check this out, you can do so. All right, so let's just go over to the way the light works. So as you can see here, it does have this adjustable head strap as well, but underneath it is the clip. So this clip right here is what goes on your hat. So it just slides on your hat basically like a pocket clip. And it, like I said, it does tilt forward. So if it's on your head, you can just tilt it forward like that. This one also has multiple colors. So let's just turn this one on. There is no motion activated on this one, so we'll turn it on. It comes on, and you just click through the modes. There's a red mode, there's a flashing red mode, there's a green mode, it goes off. So this is basically what we have here. So you have this, which is the flood, this is, and the main light, and this is the RGB. So again, turn it on, it comes on with the main light, then it goes to that, the second mode, so high, turbo, and then it goes low. It goes backwards. So then it goes on to red, and then it goes on to flashing red, and then it goes on to green, which is pretty cool. So we have a few modes here. So again, it goes backwards. So the highest mode, then it goes from high to turbo, and then to low, and then to red, and then to flashing red, and then to green, which is interesting. And it does stay on in that mode if you leave it on, as well as this one. This one also has the memory mode, so turn it off and then you turn it back on. It'll come back on in the green mode, and then again cycle through and it'll come back on in whatever mode you left it in, which would be this one, or if you go down to the low mode, it's that one. So pretty cool light. Again, thanks to Great Star for sending this out to me. I appreciate that. It's cool. I think it's cool that it cycles through all of those lights. And again, it does have that tilt. And yeah, this is a really cool one. I like the fact that it has the green light. I don't really see a lot of lights with a actual green light. Usually it's just, red and whatever other colors. That's cool that it has that. So, and if you hold it down, it will go off like I just did. I just held it down. It'll go off where you left it. So you turn it on and then just hold it down, and then eventually it goes to turbo if you do that right there. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1. So again, that's high, or that's high actually. So it goes backwards basically, and then hold it down. It'll go to turbo, which is 6. What is the turbo on this one? Let's check out and see what the turbo is on this one. Let's check this out and see if we can see it. Doesn't have a lot of information on here, so right here. Turbo is 400 lumens and high is 250. So pretty bright, actually. Like I said, you just cycle around, hold it down, goes to turbo, or hold it down and go around. You can go around and go off. It will go off if you hold it down too. So now it's going just automatically to turbo. So got to figure it out. I haven't really used it a lot. I know you can cycle through and it will go off. But again, if you just hold it, let's see what happens. I believe it automatically goes to turbo if you hold it down. So yeah, you might have to just cycle all the way around. I mean, that's kind of annoying, but if you wait a few seconds, a lot of these lights have a 10-second, then you can turn it off. We'll see what happens with that. Now I'll hold it down. Nope, goes to turbo. So yeah, you got to cycle it around, unfortunately. But hey, for the price, you can't beat it. This is a really cool one too. So I'd like to say thank you to Greystar for sending out both of these lights. I do appreciate it. Yeah, these are really cool headlamps. So if you're in the market for a headlamp, I will put the links in the description so you guys can check it out and pick them up. And remember, click that little box to get a little bit more of a discount. So you guys have a good one.